I am here with the queen of social selling evangelism, Jill Rowley. I have a couple questions for you. Social selling is a term you keep hearing all the time. Don't know that a lot of companies are ready for social selling and around digital transformation. Where does a company get started?
Sure. So let's define social selling. And it's really about using social networks like LinkedIn and Twitter to do research on the buyer so that you can be relevant to the buyer, so you can build a better relationship with the buyer that ultimately drives revenue. This is all about sales, so it's about building pipeline, deepening your relationships with your existing customers. Social's really just a channel, an additional channel in the mix to find buyers, to listen to them, to relate, connect, and engage with them. Social selling actually requires executive level buy-in and commitment to transformation of their sales organization. It requires cross-functional collaboration. You need to have sales leadership bought in. You need to have marketing. Marketing really is the gas in the engine because the content requirements to make social selling work usually are fulfilled by marketing. And then from an enablement and training perspective, you really want to have sales enablement and training at the table as well.
So Jill, you've helped dozens of companies understand the value of social selling. If they could have one takeaway, what is the value of social selling that they can grab right away?
So the value is all around pipeline generation and revenue acceleration. This is a new channel for prospecting. It's a new channel for uncovering the needs of your buyers. So it really is a new way to find and engage with your customers, and it's the channel that they're most receptive to engaging. Cold calling isn't working, it's not cutting through the clutter, unsolicited emails, it's not working. Social is a channel to get through to the customer.
So you're encountering companies that are trying to DIY, do it yourself, trying to build their own curriculum. What is your recommendation to them? How can they improve the process?
I do not recommend building your own curriculum. Oftentimes that initiative is led by marketing, and as much as I think marketing needs to have a seat at the table, it's not around the training curriculum. Marketing will come at it from the perspective of social media, not from the perspective of social networking, and those are two really different things. When you're talking to sales, sales is about relationships, and marketing is about reach. And so having marketing create the training curriculum for the sales organization, that's a point of failure. And so I really encourage companies to not even, it's almost like, why would you build your own CRM system, right? When there's plenty of great solutions on the market that fit 95% of your needs. So the modern way to train and enable your sales team is to look for a partner that focuses 100% on social selling and has that domain expertise. Not only the domain expertise, but the experience from training lots of people in lots of different organizations.
So you've seen the good, bad, and ugly of deployments of social selling. What is a pitfall and challenge that companies must overcome right away? Like, don't begin without overcoming some of these obstacles.
One of the really social selling gone bad stories is a company that decided to outsource the social selling of their sales professionals, and essentially they hired an agency to do profile makeovers of a set of sellers, to actually log in to LinkedIn and Twitter and send messages from that sales professional. And it may have gotten some initial qualified meetings and demos, but the sales professional was disconnected from the relationship. And that is just setting the relationship off on the wrong foot, I think. It's not authentic. So one, I would recognize who within your organization has social DNA, right? And if you have someone who doesn't have social DNA, it's going to be much harder to get them to embrace this as a new channel. So I would look at the reps who actually have more social DNA and start with those. one of the things I say too is if you suck offline, you're gonna suck more online, so don't suck. So if you have old school mindset, pushy, selly, always be closing kind of salespeople, putting them on the social web is actually gonna be a recipe for disaster. Because they're gonna take old school techniques, apply them to new school channels, and that's not gonna work.